What's up, y'all? We got a quick hopping into another match here. It is going to be between Regulators and TNK. We are going to be hopping right on out there. So as to not waste any time, let's get to the action. Barely missing any of that. Sorry, it's a quick start for y'all, but just hopping in, you know. Saw that I still had a little time to catch it. Looks like we are going to have a pretty aggressive defense here by TNK. You see Blizzard popping out of the north, essentially holding up Benny and Mandude here. As you see one of them take out TNK there in the south. I think it was shot. Oh no, it was Noodle Poodle taking out one right there. He is going to replenish from that downed enemy. Flash out onto the tower. Unfortunately, he's not going to find its mark anywhere as it's landing on the roof. Looks like the OBJ is going to be the one there in the mechanic shop, as Coco does get one, not one, but two. Mandude taking out Blizzard there in the north, making it now a 3.5 v3. You're going to see Benny getting that confirmation on Blizzard as him and Mandude push through the north. Got Johnny Rad taking out Teramatsu. I think he found him there in the radio tower from Market. Kohler Coco is looking for that refrag. Not able to spot Johnny. Johnny is going to be the south push here. If you can spot Coco, the trade going out between the two. But Johnny Rad is still resable. And looking at the route that Benny's taking, he's going in for that cap. If Komariki is not careful, he does not have sightlines onto the OBJ. Benny letting his nerves get the best of him. He probably hears Como over there. Man, dude, if they don't have an act, but he does in fact get it. Gets the tablet out, puts the points in. And this first round on sand is going to be, look at those twos up above. They got 2 points and it ended right at 222. Regulators going 2 up pretty quick here on TNK. Oh, I did not get those names switched up top. Let me get that changed super quick. Sorry about that. Again, I was trying to get this, you know, get it done little quick. Thankfully I think they held up a little bit to allow me to get in here. You know, people love to be casted. I love to be casted. We are here on our second channel, as there will be a Pavlov match. I haven't seen a Pavlov match in quite a little bit, but it's going to be one from none other than Nutmeg on our main channel here in 1 hour. All right, names are fixed. And now for that point, 2 points actually, sorry about that, making it official. Regulators sitting comfy, already first round in, and they are sitting mighty comfy against this TNK team. Out there on the field for Regulators, we got their captain, Shotgun Preacher, Benny, Mandude, Johnny Rad, and Noodle Poodle. On the side of TNK, we have Blizzard, Teramatsu, Komoriki, Sato Gohan, and Cola Coco.
What massive base.
You don't gotta slow down. Give it hell, Noodle.
You heard it there from their captain. Right. No need to take it slow. Give them hell. Looks like Benny and Noodle are going to the same position atop this center warehouse.
I'm not supposed to be on top.
Right side. Take out the spawn that we got. Take out the spawn.
Quick call outs there, letting the rest of Regulators know that TNK did in fact get the spawn. You're going to see Komoriki here right on the other side of Johnny Rad, here in that south side of the market. Not checking the corner. Johnny Rad is going to get that pickup onto Komoriki as a res does go out for TNK. there in the west. Noodle Poodle rotating back to the OBJ from that center warehouse after losing a teammate. Cola Coco finding shotgun from way over in the west as Johnny Rad does take out Teramatsu in this market. Blizzard pushing in from the east side, possibly not realizing that Johnny Rad just took out 2 of his teammates there to the south of him. Beautiful, and in fact, Johnny Rad does find a 3rd pickup onto Blizzard, evening this up in a 2v2 now. Noodle Poodle giving the call outs that they are in fact in that middle building. Cola Coco though taking out Johnny Rad in the south now. All up to Noodle Poodle. All you want to focus on is don't let the cap happen. Throwing out a couple flashes, hopefully to stop that push. And Noodle Poodle with that great strafe and rotation out is not only going to find Gohan, but takes out Cola Coca, getting Regulators their 3rd win. Way to clutch it up, Noodle. You see Johnny Rad up there with a 5 and 2. He had, I think he had 3 on that round. All right, let's get 3rd point on the board. We are just 10 minutes in the match, and they are already 1 away from taking map number 1. I did rush this a little bit, so I hope all the audio, everything is working good. Thanks for that follow, Lily. Glad to see you out there in the stream. One of our members out there who I did just, in fact, cast on the main channel. He is one of the team members of KFOT, I imagine, out here supporting on TNK. I'd imagine so. I don't know. No, one's Korea, one's Japan. Still, you know, they're like your neighbors, right? So yeah, this first map is, I mean, that cap is huge. That's already 2 rounds in the books right there. You know, that's got to weigh a little heavy on TNK. You know, they almost pulled it off. They were up 2-1 there, but Noodle Poodle showing what he has, showing why he is a pro out here. We'll get Regulators that 3rd point. Hop on out before I forget that overlay. Now TNK only has to defend. We are looking at this market OBJ. Regulators getting that west side spawn, already possibly getting sightlines onto TNK, but I think they got out of the way in time. Oh, TNK having a couple of them way over here in the east. Oh, Blizzard though might find himself a nice little... Oh, onward timing though is going to allow him to miss the sightlines on the Benny. But right here, he should end up getting that pickup. He does, in fact, as Gohan takes out Shotgun Preacher there on the west side. Johnny Rad, though, quick with that refrag, is going to take out Cola Coco. You see Teramatsu trying to get the pick on the Noodle Poodle in the radio tower. This defense is on the hunt. 4v3 in favor of TNK. TNK Blizzard pushing out to this southwest side. Mandu checking his tablet there, seeing who's around him. You know, you hear footsteps. You want to make sure that it is the enemy and not your friendlies. A lot of times you don't want to have to worry about pulling up the tablet when you're in an attack. Great flash there is going to allow Mandu to come around. Takes out Blizzard, but will he be ready for Como? No, Como getting that refrag onto Mandude. Is now all up to Noodle Poodle and Johnny Rad, both here on this radio tower. Johnny Rad on the west side, pushing to the south. Noodle Poodle on the inside northeast position. First, they got to get past Como. Como holding a nice little sight line here from the south. right on the other side of the soccer fields. You also got Gohan up in the mechanic shop, second story, so he has a nice little angle down onto him. If TNK know that there is one in here, the radio tower, it seems like they do, they will have the decent sight lines to essentially get themselves the first win here on sand. Oh, but we got Teramatsu moving around, and Noodlepool does shoot Johnny. Johnny pushing into this radio tower, scary Noodlepoodle, but Noodlepoodle kind of making up for it, taking out Como. Only downing him, though, is going to push on out here, and Teramatsu ready for that refrag, finds Noodlepoodle, making him pay for that TK, getting TNK their first win here on sand. There is your kill count. Let's hop into the tent and get that point on the board. Well, TNK holding on. Now they are on Marsot. So, if they answer back with the cap, if y'all missed it, Regulators got to cap the very first round. So, if TNK can get a cap here, it will be a tie game, and we will be seeing a game 7, round 7 decider. You know what I mean. Again, shout out to everyone who is here with us. We are on our second channel. It was a little bit rushed. I'm sorry there weren't notifications that went out in the Discord. I imagine a lot of people will be coming back to, check out that VOD for sure. The teams will probably be, sharing with friends. If not, they'll be watching it themselves. If anything, it's something that both teams can use to better themselves. Find plays that work. Find plays that don't. It's always great to review footage. And hopefully we're providing some good entertainment for y'all there at home. Again, we have a Pavlov match going off here in about 30 minutes on our main channel. So if y'all got the time, definitely check that out as well. I know there's a way you can get both streams actually going at the same time, so you don't miss any of the action that VREL is putting on for y'all. All right, we are going to see TNK getting this southwest spawn. Danger close to the OBJ already. I mean, you can throw a nade that far. Excuse me about that. I am just getting over a slight little cold. Noodlepoodle is going to be the one getting aggressive here on defense and gets shut down by Gohan. It is now a 5v4. Benny getting up to the second story of this center warehouse. If Teramatsu and Como aren't ready for him, he can easily find himself a double. And Benny taking out Como. Making it now a 4v4. It is going to get Teramatsu moving back here to the south with the rest of his team. If they continue this push through the south, it may work out for them as Regulators has everyone off of OBJ. We got Smokes out on OBJ. Johnny Rad is over here in the east. One good smoke, though, or if Cola Coco finds him. I think he was tagged a little bit as he's moving a little bit slower. There are only 3 of Regulators versus 3 of TNK. We're seeing these smokes go out. We're seeing the flashes. Cola Coco, great rotation here as Blizzard and Johnny Rad do trade. Blizzard still is resable, but I think Cola Coco is going to push in, takes out Shotgun. It is now all up to Benny. Oh, and Benny saving it. But Teramatsu getting the kill, getting TNK that second win. Now they just have to win Volk. They win their Volk round, they will be tied up. But they were so close. Cola Coco was so close to getting that cap. Had he gone a different way, maybe if, let's see here real quick. Because he ran in and he died right here, right? And the OBJ was over there. Had he gone in and maybe ducked over here or something, or maybe if he just pushed in through here, he might have spotted him first or missed the sight line altogether and got in here and got that cap. Again, that onward timing is phenomenal. But let's get out to the tent. Oh, looks like we are already in the tent. Oh, I forgot the overlay. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that for getting that overlay for y'all. Also, too, it looks like you hit that and close that and that. There we go. I didn't have the right chat up for y'all. I'm sorry. But very, very sorry about missing that round. I just mentioned not forgetting overlay. And what do? I forget the overlay. Also, I need to make sure that the names up top when we're out there are all together again. I'm sorry this is rushed. I hate doing it rushed, but I did not want to miss this action. I don't think TNK's ever been casted, so I definitely wanted to get a cast out on it. Yeah, it looks like the names are good up top. Cool, cool. Let's get started here in our sixth round, sorry about that, of sand. First map. Oh, look at this. TNK all leaving the OBJ. Oh, no, okay. 2 of them going upper floor. We are going to see Regulators getting a somewhat quick spawn, pushing onto the OBJ. Kolokoko and Teramatsu taking out 3 of Regulators. Now only 2. Benny and Mandu getting dropped by Gohan. Now it's all up to Benny in a 5v1. Not even 20 seconds in, and Regulators lost most of their team. Sometimes that aggressive offense does bite you. Especially when met with an equally aggressive defense. Is Benny going to be ready? Yes, he pops up into the mechanic shot, takes out Gohan, but Komoriki, top of center warehouse, is going to find that refrag. And just like that, we have a tie game. As quickly as Regulators went up 3-0 on TNK, TNK made the comeback. I mean, at first I thought, wow, Regulators just running away with it. You know, it's going to be a quick one. But nah, TNK answered back, and pretty quick as well. It took 10 minutes for Regulators to get to 3. We are now at another 10 minutes, and TNK is now at 3 as well. Both taking the same amount of time to get their points. And now we are sitting in a round 7 decider. Whoever wins this next round will take map number 1. If you're TNK, how do you want to attack this? I think we're looking at the mechanic. OBJ. Oh, let's see. Hop on out there real quick. Oh no, it's still the center warehouse OBJ. If you're Regulators, knowing you just need a point, do you play it tight on the OBJ, or do you get aggressive on the defense? Looks like we're gonna see shotgun pushing out to this mechanic shot. That's a great defensive angle, especially being under that ramp, as you see. Komoriki throwing a smoke. Look at that smoke. That essentially cuts off that whole angle from the north. And then we see another one on the south side. Great smokes here from Como. Kolokoko taking out Benny on the north side. Noodle Poodle essentially being surrounded right now. Oh, he popped out. Saw Gohan up there. Unfortunately, that nade did not hit, but he rotates up and takes him out from behind. Making this now a 4v3 on the side of Regulators as Johnny Rat takes out Komoriki there in the south. Evening it up into 3v3. Noodle Poodles and Teramatsu going at it in a firefight. Neither can find the mark. Noodle Poodle throwing out that flash. I don't think it found its mark onto Teramatsu. Meanwhile, Kolokoko, sorry about that. Can't be dropping no names like that. Is rotating onto the top of that center warehouse where the OBJ is. He is one of 2 attackers left against this 3-person defense. Teramatsu still dealing with Noodle Poodle over here as Kolokoko takes out Johnny Rad from the tower. He has the angle. He is up higher. But man, dude, I think hurt him. And if Coco is not careful, oh, but he gets low. We're gonna say he will see his feet. Oh, Coco taking out man, dude. Drops down onto the OBJ. Tablet out. Noodle Poodle rushing back. Can't make it in time, and TNK they get the cap. I was gonna say they get the numbers into the uplink. But yeah, they sent the uplink, got the cap. Great job there by TNK. You see that kill count. Coco with a huge 11 kill count and the cap. That cap is essentially 10 kills. On the other side of Regulators, we see Johnny Rad with that 8-piece. Now, as you saw there, we will be going to Downfall. Let's see if they opt to rehost. They may not. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to run it right on through. Great job. Wow. Talk about the comeback. I mean, as y'all saw, I assume y'all saw, Regulators was 1 point away. All they needed was 1 to win it in a 4-0 victory. They were up 3-0. But TNK answering back in commanding fashion, taking 3 wins. And then on the last 4th consecutive round win, they get a cap, bringing that up to 5. Let me add that here. Look at that. Now going into the second map with a nice little comfy feeling. They will be starting on the attacking side. So they don't got that Volk advantage. At least not yet. It started about 30 minutes ago. Smiths. It was really quick. Wasn't able to get any notification out there. I saw that my other match ended within the time frame, so I wanted to pick this one up. But there is going to be a cast on the main channel here in about 24 minutes. It's going to be a Pavlov cast from Nutmeg. So yeah, we are here on the second channel. But there's the beeps. Let's hop on out. Here we are on Downfall. Let's fly on over there. Now we see TNK getting this northeast spawn. You can essentially spot people down there, as we see Coco spotting all of them, get to their positions, but can't quite land a shot. Shotgun Preacher getting up to this west side of Center Bungalow. It's gonna be huge. Now we're seeing TNK not taking their time, getting a lot of ground. Teramatsu finding Shotgun Preacher. Noodle Poodle will be the next one for them to contend with if they want to continue this push from this northeast side onto the OBJ. Now we're seeing most of TNK all right here. We got 3 of them on that upper red. Gohan here on this Center Bungalow position. As far as Regulators, you see Noodle Poodle there being the one pushed up between upper and lower red. Will Coco be ready? Noodle Poodle, I think he was waiting. You saw that trigger discipline. He was waiting, seeing maybe if someone else poked out. Benny also getting a pickup onto Komoriki. It is only going to be down, so I imagine that res will come out from Teramatsu onto Como, as we see there. Again, Noodle Poodle causing a little chaos for this TNK team. Currently sitting at a 4v4 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Noodle Poodle taking out Gohan from that Center Bungalow position. Putting those confirmation shots out there. You know, you got to confirm the body. Make sure they aren't still alive, and giving call-outs onto your position to his teammates. Passing that 3-minute mark. It is Noodle Poodle doing some work here. It has slowed up this offensive push. You know, it just takes one to completely mess up Marsoc's plans. 1 Volk is all it takes, as we are seeing here out of Noodle Poodle. Looks like him and Teramatsu are about to go head to head. You see both of them turning away almost at the wrong time. And shots do go out in exchange. Noodle Poodle is going to be the one on the back end of that as Teramatsu gets that kill, making it now a even 3v3. Komoriki pushing down to that lower red position as Blizzard is holding up essentially there in the center at that center cargo truck. Smokes out toward OBJ from Komoriki from this lower red. We got Johnny Rad in that Hilo 2 story. But Benny back from that northwest brothel is going to stop Domo on that push. Just passing the 2-minute mark. It is now a 3v2. We got Benny, Johnny, and Mandude sitting in pretty good spots on defense here for Regulators. Blizzard just trying to find where those shots came from Benny, and I think he spotted him, and he does. Taking Benny out, that's huge. But will he be ready for Mandude? But not the one he has to deal with as Johnny Rad spots him first. Teramatsu is going to try his hand and falls to the same bullets as his teammate, allowing Regulators to get their first win here on Downfall. All right, there is your kill count. Let's get to the 10 and get Regulators' first point for Downfall on the board. Oh yeah, I need to change those names. I just remembered. Again, excuse me for my raspy voice. Just getting. Oh, nah, Smith. No, boo, Pavlov. All the games are amazing here in the VREL. I know it's not, you know, everyone's cup of tea, but it's actually pretty fun. I went out there a little bit and tried it, and yeah, it's pretty fun. I actually really like contractors. Just, you know, most of my focus is on Onward. That's where I want to progress. That's where I want to get better. And once I feel I'm, you know, pretty comfortable there, I'll start putting more time into the others. Or once, you know, the off season comes around. But yeah, thanks for joining us, Smith. Again, sorry about not getting that notification out to everybody. Hopefully it did pop up in the social media alerts that we are casting this match. It should have. Maybe a little bit late. Definitely want to go back and watch the VOD for that first map. Great first map. I mean, I can spoil it for you, but I don't want to do that. Definitely go back and watch it. It's pretty unbelievable. Great job out of both teams on that one. But we are now on the second map, so let's hop on out and see how TNK is going to defend this uplink against this Regulators team. Regulators getting that southeast spawn is going to push 4 of their teammates up through the north. Meanwhile, sending one, Benny, Marsoc's Twins, south side, is going to spot Gohan running to that west church. Now, if he gives that call out to his team, we will find out here shortly.
I don't know what it's called, but he ran to kind of cover the alley.
Is Gohan going to end up getting the kill back onto Benny? Indeed, Gohan taking out Benny here on the south side of Marsoc Twins, making it an even 4v4 as Noodle Poodle finds Blizzard from upper red. Throwing some more cover fire down into them, making sure he did, in fact, get the kill. Maybe he doesn't real. Oh, no, yeah. Blizzard was right here. He knows he got the kill. He's just clearing out those windows in Volk Tower. Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Cola Coco there in that center bungalow is going to find Johnny Rad. Meanwhile, Mandude is pushing up on him, possibly to clear this out for his team to advance. Just running out of the sight line of Gohan, but if Gohan is still watching here, Mandude is going to end up dead. Cola Coco definitely hearing Mandude on the outside, and Gohan covering his back will drop him. Now only up to 2 on Regulators. Cola Coco again from that center bungalow spot is going to spot Shotgun Preacher pushing from upper to lower red. It is now all up to Noodle Poodle. 3 minutes left here on Downfall. Dropping their gun. They got to realize they are last alive. You saw him checking that tablet. And if y'all don't realize, check the tablet. Always check the tablet. Gotta have that awareness of what's going on. Had he not checked the tablet, he may have thought he still had some teammates alive and continued that push, only to give TNK their first point. But realizing he's last alive, he's working on a huge rotation. But I think Cola Coco is going to spot him, and indeed finding themselves a third pickup on this second round. And look at that, stopping again at 2-2-2. That is the second time we have stopped right on that time this match. But TNK getting their win, tying it up. Look at that kill count out there. Pretty even across the board for everybody. Get into the tent and get their first point on the board. Now, Regulators is looking to win this. They don't want to lose the match in 2 maps. You know, they definitely want to win this and hit that third map and possibly get themselves a win. No one wants to lose. But let's see. You know, we saw him pull off a pretty good defense. Usually offense, that Marsoc side is a lot harder on Downfall because you never know. Are they playing close to the OBJ? Are they spread out? You know, little windows in all these buildings. And if you're not running any type of optic, it's hard to see him, especially, you know, what if somewhere on PC? You're seeing a lot crisper picture than those that are on Quest Native. Oh, yeah, Smiths. I'm the same way. All Onward all the time. When I started playing Contractors was in the first off season. But yeah, it's Onward. You know, I don't know. There's nothing quite like it. You know, like I can't even describe it, honestly. You got to play it to love it. And you got to kind of love that type of gameplay as well. But enough of that. Let's hop on out there. Make sure we don't forget those. Get those names changed. There we go. Sorry about that. They are going to be correct now.
North, or the Marsoc clan spawn.
All right, here we go. We see Regulators running into their positions on defense. It is going to be this Hilo Bungalow, west side OBJ. TNK getting that east side spawn. We're going to see Blizzard and Cola Coco breaking off from the other 3 of TNK. Meanwhile, those 3 are all taking up positions in upper red. While Cola Coco takes up that center bungalow position where he just did work on, does find himself another kill onto Mandude. Gotta keep Cola Coco out of here. Just like you gotta keep Suplex out of center hotel, you gotta keep Cola Coco out of center bungalow. But Noodle Poodle might be able to get that refrag. He does, in fact, catch Cola Coco pushing out of center bungalow, evening it up in a 4v4. Blizzard providing some overwatch here from Marsoc Tower. He may have spotted Shotgun Preacher, but I think he was more looking for that refrag onto Noodle Poodle. The Noodle Poodle being in that center hotel second floor is not going to get spotted by Blizzard. Meanwhile, over here in the north, we got Gohan, Teramatsu, and Komoriki. See how they push in to this OBJ from upper red. And we hear Johnny Rad laying the shots into Gohan, finding himself a kill, bringing this down to a 3v4 as we hit the 3-minute mark. Blizzard throwing some cover fire out from that Marsoc tower as he's going to end up rotating out to the south. Now, if Regulators aren't watching this angle, as Noodle Poodle takes out Komoriki and Teramatsu at the same time. Very, very unfortunate for TNK, leaving only Blizzard left alive against a 4-person Regulators defense with 2.5 minutes left. So for the remainder of this match, we will be running with Blizzard. No pressure, Blizzard. This is a hard one. Shotgun is definitely going to get that pick up, as we see there.
Got a kill. I got a kill. Woohoo!
There you hear Shotgun. Happy about getting that kill. Putting his team ever so much closer to taking themselves to a map number 3 decider. You see that kill count out there. Noodle Poodle with an impressive 6 and 2. All right, get some water. Sorry about that. Let's get Regulators' second point on the board. Now, Regulators on Marsoc are only a cap away from going to map number 3. Do they go for the cap? You know, if you're Shotgun, do you tell your team, we're going for that cap? Let's go for the cap. Get the cap. Are you telling me, just get kills? Don't worry about the cap. Just pick them off, get the kills, and we'll get that Volk advantage and just hold it tight because, Volk is the easier one to pull off on Downfall, as we have seen both teams winning their Volk rounds. But we'll see. You never know. You might be feeling it. You might be taking that momentum into this 4th round and feel like, you know what? We can get the cap. We're going to get the cap. Check out there. Make sure that the stream is going pretty good. Oh, excuse that. Let me lower it down. Yeah, I get sorry about not getting that notification out. That's rough, but I imagine everyone will be watching the VOD. So hello, everybody watching the VOD. Like, you even hear them, konnichiwa, saying hello. Regulators. Northeast spawn. Now you're going to see 3 of them pushing down to the south. Is Cola Coco going to that center bungalow where they have gotten so many kills from? I would bet yes. And looks like they're going to make it. Oh, well, they're stopping just west on that brick wall. Nope. In fact, they are going to get up into that center bungalow position. So Regulators has to be expecting someone from there. 2 rounds ago, Cola did work from that position. And it looks like they're about to spot themselves another couple of kills onto these 3 pushing to the south. Gohan spotting a couple there in that upper red position. Cola Coco from center bungalow finding Man Dude. Again, essentially on the same angle they had 2 rounds ago. But this time instead, Regulators has pushed 3 to the south instead of only 2. Noodle Poodles is essentially pinned down here. You see You see the lasers all the way over there from Blizzard and right here from Cola. Cola finding a second one on the shotgun preacher. Again, you want to keep Cola Coco out of center bungalow. Looks like Noodle Poodle is going to work on sneaking up, but still giving those footsteps, those audible cues out to Coco. As Gohan does take out Benny, pushing through the south. It is now a 2v5. We see Noodle Poodle pushing on up to Cola Coco. As Cola Coco finds themselves another onto Johnny Rat. It is now all up to Noodle Poodle. Noodle Poodle, last alive, 1v5, 3 minutes left. Holding their patience. Is going to get the pick onto Cola Coco, clearing out the center bungalow position. But now they have 4 more defenders to deal with. Let's hop on up right here while we take care of that in the chat real quick. Noodle Poodle looks like they're going to work on a huge rotation here to the south. Wonder if they realize they're last alive. There we go. Got that taken care of. Let's hop back over to Noodle. Hitting that 2-minute mark as they come through the South Valley. I mean, you got a lot of ground to make up. You got to run all the way over there. Gohan's going to be hard to get past. I mean, unless they're not watching. Oh, nope. Gohan looking the wrong way. Imagine some call outs from the rest of his team on that smoke. Is going to get Gohan watching over here. Will he get the angle? Noodle Poodle. Yes, will get dropped by Gohan. Indeed, from that West Church position. And now we are tied up. Again, trading Volk rounds here. Now TNK has a decision to make. Do they try to go for the cap? Or, you know, just try to get the kills. We're seeing 2 of the teammates out there. Cola Coco on the side of TNK with a 7-3. And then Noodle Poodle on the side of Regulators also with a 7-3. And I forgot the overlay. Second time on this match. I forgot it. Oh, man. Messing up all around. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry, teams. As y'all are watching back this VOD, I apologize. Hopefully I was providing enough information with the casting that y'all kind of get an idea of what was going on. I really need to get a little preview screen added into here. That way when that stuff happens, we can definitely just get rid of that. And I mean, if it happens, at least y'all are getting, you know, catching a little bit of the match. Might be a little itty bitty screen, but you know, you're kind of seeing something instead of just this. But dead even. We are seeing a great matchup here. You know, that as I said, you know, they're dead even with each other. 2 of them almost, well, actually with the exact same KD. All right, let's hop on over to Regulators.
Take the dark room.
It is going to be this upper dumpster OBJ. TNK getting that northeast spawn. Looks like Noodle Poodle possibly will spot one if he's not spotted first. Going into Marsoc Twins. Definitely getting spotted there by Como, but the shots can't land. As, who is that? Benny from White House taking out Como, only downing them so they can give those callouts still. Imagine someone's going to eventually confirm that kill. As we see Benny confirming his own kill. No callouts will be coming out of Demo. Colo Coco, though, trying to get that refrag. Can't quite land him. Man, dude, being patient here in that center bungalow south side. That's the cool thing about those positions. If you're patient, you know, you don't let them know right away that you're there. A lot of times they'll run right past you, a couple of them, and you can get yourself a nice little kill count. Colo Coco is getting shot at, ducks out of the way. It looks like Shotgun Preacher does have a beat on them, as well as Man Dude. Man Dude peeking around that corner of center bungalow, but Shotgun Preacher will be the one taking out Colo Coco, their top fragger for TNK. It is now sitting at a 3v5. Regulators looking good to take this round number 5. Here's your scoreboard for y'all. Just catching y'all up in case y'all are hopping in here. It looks like Gohan is going to be the first one to push up. Meanwhile, we see Blizzard way over there. Oh, Teramatsu dropping Benny all the way from over here into that White House. See if Benny knows where he was shot from. Looks like it's all silence out of Benny. Maybe upset at themselves for getting dropped so far away. Needle Poodle throwing out that cover fire as Shotgun gets a pickup on the Teramatsu, but there will be able to get a res unless Gohan gets shut down here. Oh, Shotgun not with the angle, but now he's going to have that angle. Does see Gohan, throws those shots, and not only gets the confirmation, does end up dropping Gohan. It is now all up to Blizzard way over here in the west. Does he spot Shotgun in there? Lower dumpster, second story? Imagine he's getting some callouts there from his teammates, Gohan. From his teammate, Gohan. For this. Gohan just getting drops, going for that res onto his teammate. We are passing a minute and a half, so Blizzard definitely has to get a move on here, as we see. Now Benny is still down back there in White House, so they can give that call out. If they spot Blizzard pushing through this west road, they can definitely call out to their team that someone is on the attack. Passing that minute mark, we will be hitting the 30-second notification here shortly. If y'all don't know, at 30 seconds, all people still alive, still out there, do get a little beep from their tablet, from their watch, letting them know that there are only 30 seconds in the round left. Yeah, sorry about that, Smith. I completely forgot it. I'm all over the place. But, man, dude, being patient up there from center bungalow is going to get the angle down into the west and get Regulators their third point. Now sitting only one away from a third map. One win away. Get their point on the board. Here we go. Great job there by Regulators. What's up, Tassin? I'm sure I'm butchering that. Thank you for that follow. Those are huge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glad you are joining us this evening or morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being here with us. It's a great matchup we have between these two teams, TNK and Regulators. If you missed the first map, definitely after we are done, go back, check the VOD. Oh yeah, Smith. Now I see. But yeah, check that VOD. You know, it'll be up here after we're done through Twitch as well as on YouTube in a little while. You know, we're periodically uploading them onto YouTube, not all at once. That way, you know, you can watch them as if they're happening. Maybe a little delayed, but you know, they're still happening. And as always, I am working on a 5-minute delay. So I may be getting to chat a little bit late, but I should see all your messages and reply accordingly. But let's hop on out and start this 6th round on Download. All right. TNK on Volk, upper dumpster OBJ. Regulators is going to be getting that northwest spawn. You see Coco is going to lay atop right here in front of White House. Now again, this being VR, they are laying down in real life. Noodle Poodle going to be the first one to get a pick onto Blizzard, giving his team the advantage here on Marsoc. But Coco is trying to get that refrag, and Noodle Poodle moving all around, ducking down out of the bullet, somehow evading all those shots. Is going to be alive to see another day, as of right now at least. And in doing so, does allow themselves to continue their push to the north. Meanwhile, the other 4 of Regulators are making their advance here from the west. Oh, Coco getting shot by Shotgun Preacher.
I think I might have got him. He's still behind the crawling. He's crawling on the ground out beside the White House.
Great call out there from their captain. I imagine Coco is going to rotate out of that position knowing that he's honed in on. Man, dude, making their advance on up to Center Hotel. Johnny Rat holding back at Hilo Bungalow. Meanwhile, we still got Noodle Poodle working on this flank through the east. Now, Komoriki is going to be hearing Noodle Poodle here. Oh, but Noodle Poodle opting to go into that Marsoc Twin North building. Here's some shots there going out onto the defense from Teramatsu. Or out onto the offense. Coco is going to find Mandude on that rotation here atop, we're going to say what it's really called, but the South Hill. We see Noodle Poodle. Look at that trigger discipline. Does not want to give away that they're on a flank. Are they going to try and sneak up and get a knife? Teramatsu taking out Benny. I think Noodle Poodle's going for the knife. Oh, wow. This will be huge. Because it'll keep his position concealed with this flank. Oh! And there we have it. Noodle Poodle with the knife onto Coco. Evening this up, making it a 3v3. Regulators is looking to take it, but Komoriki taking out Johnny Rad is going to let Noodle Poodle know that there is someone here in this Marsoc Twins room. Look at that smoke he threw out to block his view. Now you got to decide, are they upstairs or downstairs? But I think Noodle Poodle spotted them and is going to take out Komoriki, clearing out this north or the southeast defense. A 2v2. We got Gohan sitting up here in White House. As we approach the minute mark, Shotgun Preacher creeping around the west side of Lower Dumpster. I think Shotgun has to know that Gohan is up here. Oh, but look at him pushing it into the OBJ. And he's so close. He's there. If he gets the kill, he got the kill, but Teramatsu gets the refrag. Now a 1v1 as we hit 40 seconds left. Now Noodle Poodle might be able to catch Gohan rotating back to OBJ if he realizes he's last alive, but I think he heard Noodle Poodle back here and does in fact rotate back to the south, finds Noodle Poodle, tying it up. We are now going to a round number 7 decider. Real quick though, let me make sure this worked and see that great knife replay. Oh, look at that. Great job out there. Love seeing these plays go out. Noodle Poodle sitting with a nice 10 piece. Did some work there on that flank. Let's get TNK's third point, and we are tied up once again. Next point, once again, wins. Now we saw this. We saw this exact same thing. Hold on, first, real quick, check this out. This type of stuff just blows my mind. Look up top. Tied up 3 apiece. It ended at 33 seconds. Threes across the board. But yeah, we saw this same scenario on sand. TNK on Marsoc. Regulators on Volk. Tied up. Round 7 decider. And what happened? TNK capped. Are we going to see the same thing? Or is Regulators going to hold it off and take us to a map number 3? If we go to that Arctic map, oh, it's going to be great. You're going to see so much aggression out of both these teams. I'm going to love it. I already know it. I'm kind of hoping even if, you know, TNK takes it, Regulators opts to take a map 3. Again, you can always choose to play that third map, even if it's not needed. All right, looks like Blizzard there is already going to spot one of Regulators getting to this West Church.
So they're going all the way south.
Oh, I got a text there from my mom real quick. Let me just reply to her. It looks like Noodle Poodle is going to take out Cola Coco. That's a huge pickup there for Regulators. Sorry, just had to answer back a text real quick. Sorry about that. Now, this is a pretty good defense we see here by Regulators. You got 2 pretty close to that OBJ. 1 pushed up to the north and 2 there in the south. But Komoriki is going to take out Johnny Rad. One of the ones on or close to that OBJ there at that East Church. I think Gohan knows that Shotgun Preacher is over here, but rotating back out is going to get found by Benny as Teramatsu does take out Noodle Poodle. A 3v3 as we hit 3 minutes, 33 seconds. 3s across the board. We got 2 of TNK pushing through the center here. One just south of that center bungalow north side, and then one inside center bungalow south. Oh, I feel bad. My mom said never mind. Oh. Hitting that 3-minute mark. Man, dude, holding tight on the OBJ there in the East Stables. And this is that East Stable OBJ, so it's right out there in front of him. Did Shotgun Preacher spot Como? We see Como over there again. Look, that's what they're seeing. No lasers. No outlines, no names. Looks like Blizzard is going to be pushing up onto that Marsite Twins position, but Benny here on the south side is going to find Como. Now only 2 left for Regulators to win it. Those 2 being in the south.
He's down to the right or your left. If you're facing the uplink, he's down to the left behind that wall.
Great call out from Shotgun to Benny.
Nope, he made it down to the wall.
Top to Benny, see what audio is getting made here. Smoke from Teramatsu trying to smoke out Benny, but throwing it a little too far.
I can't tell.
Teramatsu, knowing that there is a defender here, is going to opt to push to that center bungalow. Passing a minute and a half left of this round. Final round of downfall. Definitely going to have to be making a push here in a minute. Well, less than a minute. The way it's looking right now is pretty good for Regulators. They legit just have to hold their positions, and I think they will take this. Let's fly over to Teramatsu. Getting close to that 30-second mark. Smoke goes out from Teramatsu from center bungalow south. Imagine that's to block the view from Shotgun Preacher, but it's not going to work as he is in the second story up upper red. Takes out Teramatsu. It is now all up to Blizzard. There's the 30-second notification from the game letting them know you need to just book it. Oh, but Blizzard opting to push second story as Benny is below. That is going to use a lot of the time. Benny just trying to stay alive. Ends up trading with Blizzard. And that gives Regulators their win here on Downfall. And yeah, look at their kill count out there. So yeah, we will be going to a map number 3. Noodle Poodle with huge kill count. Yet again. Regulators. 4th point on the board. Map number 3 coming up. Let's see if they are going to end up rehosting. While they figure that out, let's drop to a couple of our sponsors. Definitely check them out. Check out the great products that they have. This first one is going to be one of the things that these teams are fighting to win with that first place position. great products. I really want some of those gloves. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, those things look nice. Oh man, if you had the gloves and the stock, you know, you're just set. Then you got your G Fuel right there on the side, the little tumbler. Yeah. But let's get into this match. Third map is going to be Arctic. Let's hop on out there so you see what we are working with. This is the map. One of the customs in the VREL that we'd like to have y'all play. This is a map by Heclac, I believe. Hope I mentioned that right. And the OBJ that we are working with is this northeast side OBJ. TNK is going to be the first on Volk, so they do have the Volk advantage. If they can hold on to that, they will take map number 3. But on a map like this, that is hard. There is usually a lot of aggression that goes out. You got some great sidelines that could cut down half of this map. We are going to see Cola Coco throwing out a couple flashes there. On the other side of the wall for Man Dude. See him holding up. Meanwhile, Shotgun Preacher and Vinny. It looks like Gohan has set themselves on fire. Shotgun Preacher running around is going to get that confirmation. Cola Coco. Oh, and a TK from Johnny Rad onto Man Dude. Meanwhile, we got Benny and Blizzard trading up in the north. Cola Coco is going to get Shotgun Preacher. Benny giving the call out. Oh, but Cola Coco flashing his own teammate. It is sitting at a 3v2.5. Again, things get chaotic on this map. We're going to see Noodle Poodle pushing in, taking out Teramatsu. Now evening this up to a 2v2. Again, Benny is still down back there. Not going to be able to see much to give any callouts to the team, but if Noodle Poodle does go for that res, that'll put him up 3v2. That smoke, nope. I mean, that flash, I thought may have landed on the Como, but no. Como spotting Johnny Rad over there, and then getting aggressive. Is going to get found by Johnny Rad all up to Cola Coco. Noodle Poodle almost spotting Cola here from the back. Is going to take out Johnny Rad. Noodle Poodle now knowing where he is going to get that refrag, and they have obtained Volk advantage with that win. Regulators going up 1 against TNK. Oh, I'm sorry about that. My dogs have... Did I miss the overlay? No way I missed the overlay. Or did I just hit it super fast? Sometimes I jump back to the tent and I do it too fast. Like it's just second nature. I hope I didn't miss the overlay again. That would have been the third time, one time on each map. Oh, all right. First point on the board for Regulators. Let me go see what. What's up? What are y'all barking at? Sorry, I forgot to mute my mic. The dog's getting a little crazy behind me. I think they're enjoying the excitement. They're getting into it, as well as I hope all of y'all at home watching or watching this VOD are doing so as well. Let me just let my mom know real quick. I mean, this is the type of gameplay I expect. Fast, concise, like it's, yeah. Usually on these more aggressive type of maps, Marsoc usually takes it, as we just saw from Regulators. I also got to make sure it is not raining out there. There you go. You hear Shotgun letting his team know, just hold your angles. Y'all have the Volk advantage. Shotgun Preacher, look at that angle he's holding. Great one. Of course, Captain is going to get the best angle. And who better to have last man up on OBJ than y'all's Captain? Noodle Poodle also getting themselves a nice little position here in the north. Is going to spot Como pushing through the middle. Can't land the shots. Meanwhile, we see on the other side over here, Benny about to go at it with Teramatsu. But Onward timing is going to keep both of them alive so far. And they just keep playing with each other. Blizzard, knowing that Teramatsu needs some help, does run out there, takes care of Benny. Meanwhile, over here in the north, Gohan is going to make quick work of Noodle Poodle, now making it a 5v3. Shotgun Preacher is smoked out on OBJ. Kola Coco, Como Riki took him out. It's all up to Mandude, who is way off of OBJ. But the cap goes out. And TNK is now 2 points away from winning it. That quickly, not even a full minute, they were able to take out Regulators and get the cap in. Wow. Hopefully you didn't miss it. If you blinked, you almost for sure missed it. In fact, everybody missed it because because of that. Oh, man. I am sorry, TNK. Overlay. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh, man. That hurts me. Because that was a great round. I mean, TNK just went through. And they got that cap so fast. Well, nothing I can do about it now. Very sorry about that. All we can do is move on, and let's see if Regulators can answer back with the cap of themselves. There's a beep. I am hitting that up button, making sure it doesn't happen again. I am sorry, TNK. I am sorry, Cola Coco. I missed your cap on cast. I saw it, but no one else did. All right, we got TNK getting super aggressive here on defense. We are going to see Blizzard and Shotgun go at it first, as Blizzard does take out Shotgun. Here on the south side, we're going to have Teramatsu and Gohan both contending with Mandude and Noodle Poodle. Look at this defense. They are legit on the hunt. They are not holding back. And Kolakoka with the spaz takes out Benny, as Johnny Rad takes out everyone's killing everybody. Noodle Poodle last alive. It has quickly become a 1v1. That happened so fast I could not even, like, I couldn't relay it to y'all properly. Now Blizzard being last alive. I mean, he has OBJ in his sights. You know you got to keep your head on swivel. This is a great position, though. You are essentially dead smack in the center of the map. And, I mean, unless Noodle works on a huge flank here through the south, you know, like this way, Blizzard is probably going to hear Noodle. Oh, but is he going to be ready? Noodle Poodle pushing in behind. No, Noodle Poodle will get that kill and gets Regulators their second point to tie it up here on Arctic. So saying sorry in the chat again. That was a great one that I missed. It's always a really good round that I missed. I guess I get too into it and I forget. Hey, overlay, bro. Come on. Rookie mistakes. Tied up, as we have seen all night. These two teams essentially dead even in skill. They've been tied many times. But we know TNK can drop fast caps. And they can clear a room super fast. Will we see that again? Y'all missed it, I know. But will we see it? Well, will we finally see it? Will y'all finally see it? And right as I mess up the overlay, Nightbot is see something cool, funny, amazing. Yeah, exactly. Hit exclamation point clip. You see something you like, clip it. No, there's a piece. I'm going to hit that overlay, make sure I don't forget it. Also, are the teams up top? No, teams up top are wrong as well. I am just doing great out here. I just blame it on still being sick. I got that fog brain going on. No, it's only right. All right, TNK throwing smokes out already toward Regulators, toward the OBJ. You see him not wasting any time. Cola Coco already danger close to the OBJ. If they're not careful, he will get a cap out. Flash is going out. Definitely going to find their mark on the Cola as Lizard takes out Benny. Shotgun Preacher takes out Teramatsu. A bunch of trades going out, but it leaves it open for Cola Coco. And he got the cap. He got the cap, and that is it. TNK again. Cola Coco with the second cap. Y'all didn't miss it this time. And all thanks to Cola Coco there, TNK has won it. You heard the disappointment out of Shotgun Preacher. You know, that is a terrible feeling to get capped on. But then to get capped on twice on the same map. The only two Marsoc rounds that TNK had, they got a cap here on Arctic. Super unfortunate for Regulators. TNK, though, showing what they're made of. I mean, to me, they're pretty aggressive, but they know how to handle that aggression and get the points on the board and secure themselves the win for the night. Great job to both teams, Regulators, TNK. Shout out to everyone who did make it in the chat again. Sorry, this was kind of last minute. I wanted to get both teams. You know, I haven't got too many casts of these teams. Haven't got a single cast of TNK, actually. So, yeah, definitely wanted to pick this one up since I did have some time there after that earlier cast. Looks like we are going to finish in time to catch some of that Pavlov still. Thank you, everyone who hopped in the chat. Smiths, Cushberries, thank y'all. Thank you again to both teams, Regulators, TNK. Shout out to all our sponsors, G Fuel, B Haptics, Mammut VR, Degenerate Decals, Caveman Studio, Boba VR, Kiwi Design, 9line Apparel, and Proxy Mat. Huge shout out to y'all. And everyone at VREL, thank you for allowing us to have this outlet to play competitively. And that will be it. We will have a couple more casts tomorrow, possibly getting a co-cast from none other than Peas Gaming himself. So definitely going to want to check that out. We should get the notifications to go out in time for y'all to know when that's happening. And once again, thank you and hope y'all have a great rest of y'all's weekend. And I will see y'all out there. Peace.